welcome to Through the Mist with me, your host, Owen. This is a Void Investigation podcast where we look at the law and try to understand how it all works. In this episode, we'll be looking at the care home from the gods. From the gods, for the gods. Oh, hey, soul sister. Jenny, that miss. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, Mythbusters. We are back. We are here, ready to do another episode. Let's go. Yay! New episode time, baby. Like new episode time. See, I've got these two things in my head of someone that's like power running through all of these, and someone that's listening to them as they come out. So I say new episode time, like most episodes, but this is not new episode time. This is old episode time that you've gone back to listen to. No. But for me, right now, it's new episode time, and therefore it's new episode time. And new episode time means we have things to discuss, namely Court of the Dead. Court of the Dead has been released, everybody. And that means that some small things I just want to mention. The New York podcast crew met Rick and Mark backstage at the book tour, so you know, hey, that's cool. Well done, everyone. Monster Donut had Rick and Mark on for an interview, so well done them. And my review of the book, as I have finished it, is the book is delightful. It is a delightful book. That is the entire review. That is, yes, next episode will be about Court of the Dead. So, you know, you've got another month to finish it if you don't want any spoilers, because there will be no spoilers tonight. Why not? This is going to be, you're listening to this at night. There will be no spoilers tonight. And if you have any areas you want me to cover for law purposes in that next episode, do let us know, because I feel there's things I want to discuss from the book, but I feel like it's going to be one of those multiple discussy points. I think it's going to be a bit like the Pojo show episode, where I just kind of talk about different things about the book and law. Anyway, that's the end of the Court of the Dead segment. Court of the Dead segment? Court of the Dead segment. Round of applause for the obligatory Court of the Dead segment. Next segment. I watched the musical again. Big up Liverpool, eh? I want to see the musical again. Of course I did. This time I had a mission to get the official musical Camp Half-Blood t-shirt, which I managed to do. Booyah! But they are not because I bought it from the event. I bought it at the event, but they had run out of Camp Half-Blood t-shirts because I saw it the last night at Liverpool, so they hadn't restocked. So I was very disappointed. But then I went, I had this little bit in my brain that went, I think I've seen you can buy merch online for the show. So I did Google, and during the interval, I bought the t-shirt. And the t-shirt is great. It says Lightning Thief on the sleeve. It's got the Camp Half-Blood logo from the musical on it. It's great. It's amazing. We love it. Hell yeah. So, you know, I'm cool. Yeah, bruv. I'm like, you know, you got me, bruv. Yeah? Innit, bruv. You see? Yeah, cool. Cool. And final segment before we actually talk about the episode is the monthly question. Because the monthly question has to be monthly. And that question is, if you could, what would you want to purchase from the Amazons? Not Amazon, the Amazons. And Darian came in with the Invisible Jet and Lasso and Truth. Wrong Amazons. Wrong universe. Like, by all means. But, wrong universe of Amazons, you know? That's all I've got to say. I think that's all the ramblings that need to be rambled about. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Rambly. Yeah. Great episode then, I guess. I was listening to Thunderbirds music just before this. It's just got me kind of like... So just know that that's happening in my brain. Or it's the tense one. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So, you know, just know that those two things are just running in my head constantly. Anyway, this episode, the care home for the gods. care home for the gods, also known as the fourth house of night, also known as the house of rest, also known as Sunny Acres Assisted Living Community. Boom! We're talking Kane Chronicles, people. And yeah, the care home for the gods in the dawn. This is where we find Ra and Bess's shadow. And our main point of contact for the staff, and actually the only member of staff, is Tawat. No, it's not an oo sound. This isn't Welsh. Saw is the only AW word I can think of right now. So Torat. I don't know. The hippo goddess. Yeah, that's a fun word to read. I think I just read it thwart. I think that's what my brain just does. Sees a thwart or something along those lines. Or is it Taweret? Because there's Twet. Sorry, I'll stop this now. I'm moving on. It's full of thousands of minor gods, minor deities and old gods. It's just thousands of them. You get thousands. There's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people here. The hallways are long, mysterious, shifting. People vanish. People don't vanish. Actually, talking about people vanishing, we have this little conversation that happens between sorry, hippo goddess, I can't read your name, and Sadie. We have this little conversation. It goes, oh, what does a hippo sound like? What does a hippo sound like? This is a good question. What does a female hippo? Oh, I know what. Hang on. What's Gloria sound like? Channel my inner Gloria. No, I haven't got an inner Gloria. Sorry to disappoint people. Was it? Macho likes you. What's the hippo's name? Hippo likes you, Madagascar. Modo likes you.
Here he comes.
Okay. Was it? Actually, I'll keep that up so I can put the actual clip in because that'd be funnier. Okay. Female hippo. That's a goddess. Go. Over thousands of years, they've wasted away, lonely and forgotten. Eventually, made their way here. They simply wait to die. What? No. What? No. You can't. No. It's not. To die. I've come here. No. What's? I don't want to. I should have not gone American. That's Sadie speaking. This should just be okay. To die. Fine, this is the new accent. I've forgotten the original accent. I wish I knew. Sometimes they disappear, but I don't know if they simply get lost wandering the halls, or find a new room to hide in, or truly fade to nothing. That's a good accent for something. I don't think it's a good accent for this hippo, but over the centuries. To die? That's what I should have done for Sadie. I should have gone, to die? But I was like, I think I had like a slightly posh English to start with, so I couldn't like flick it. So I flicked it to American instead. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. In it, bruv. I don't know what's really going on with me right now. But to just recap, over the centuries, we're talking about that over the centuries they come here and wait, and then like they get lost. We're not quite sure what happened to them, so just that's what that entire bit was supposed to be about. Now that gives us some really cool insight into the magic of this universe. We get some, it's really fun. It's flavorful. We love it, and it just I'll talk about it talk about it in a bit. Yeah, I'll talk about it in a bit. Dum, 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 da, da, dum, dum. I don't know what's happened to me. I think it's because I haven't talked yet today, and I'm just getting all the energy out that I think might have been sitting inside of me. I just haven't talked yet today. I was singing along to songs while I was getting dressed this morning. Anyway, fading and Ra. What? Ra? Why are we talking about fading and Ra? Well, because Ra is a very interesting in this part of this existence. The other gods that come there, they are old, they are minor, they are forgotten. If we continue the quote that we had earlier, we get this extra line. Their names have been forgotten by the world above. Once your name is no longer spoken, what good is life? They are forgotten. Their domains, their beliefs, the whole big picture thing that we've got going on here of the collective consciousness, that's reducing. They're becoming forgotten. They are fading. But Ra's definitely not forgotten. Ra is known. He's a big boy in the world. So when we find Ra, for a lack of a better term, he's dead. He wakes up when the smoke from the spell Sadie is speaking enters his mouth, and blood fills him up like a balloon. He's dead. He's a decayed body. I'm sorry, just Ra's body is decayed. His essence is basically faded. When he comes back, he knows stuff about the world. He just can't really put them together. He's senile. For lack of a better term, senile. He talks about zebras and weasels. Now, I just want to bring up this point. This point was mainly, this bit is mainly here for me to mention this point, which is I never worked out why Zia was zebras, except for the Z at the start of their names. I was like, weasels, the weasels Walt thing made more sense. The Zia zebras didn't. And then I was listening to a fellow podcast, hello Darian, and they said zebras. And suddenly my brain went, oh yeah, Americans pronounce it Z, not Z. And suddenly Zia, and zebras like that just like clicked. And I went, oh, it's really obvious. Being me. Now, when I read the book this time, every time I got to the word zebras, I read it zebras because I wanted to make the thing work. My brain was defaulting, going, it's supposed to be pronounced zebras right now, not zebras. Anyway, English is fun, isn't it? And don't you just love accents and the fact that English language allows for them? It's just cool, isn't it? It's just really cool. Anyway, see now, here's what I believe has gone on with this whole dead body thing and then coming back slightly senile thing. Is Ra's spirit had faded. He went to the house of rest to take the long rest. He had no purpose anymore, so his spirit faded. However, he couldn't truly fade. The world refused to forget him. His body remained. It's a bit like the Pan situation, where the memory and the wish of the nature spirits is what's keeping Pan alive. Like his domain has diminished. He is ready to fade. It's keeping Pan alive. Except this time, instead of nature spirits doing the thing, it's humans who don't have a clear vision and wish, an idea of Ra that they want. Ra is just a name that's known, and a goddess is known. The sun god Ra is known, but that's it. So his body refused to fade. So when he's forced back into existence, his essence goes into a body which should have faded. It can't handle that power anymore. And I've got this little line when I was scanning this third book, because I wanted to find what happened to Ra when he got full memory, but instead I came across that line from Zia and special connection with the god Ra, and like being able to feel it. But yeah, this part of the body isn't meant to be part of the power anymore. The body is supposed to have faded. It's not supposed to be there anymore. The new essence of Ra has been reborn, put into a body and the body can't handle it. It doesn't have the brain, the capacity to understand all the complexities and do it. So it muddles it. It confuses it. He knows stuff, but he can't say the stuff he knows. He's trapped inside this body. He talks about zebras and weasels. Yeah? You see? You know what's fun when I record these episodes sometimes? I start off really weird. Usually when I'm getting to the end of the episode, I've got into the groove of it, I've calmed down, I'm chill, I'm fine. But it's the end of the episode, so it doesn't make a goddamn difference. Big picture. So, big Voidiverse. And to be honest, I thought this episode was going to be harder than it was. I put it off a couple of times because I thought the research was going to take longer than it did. So that's a good thing. But the big Voidiverse picture of it all. So fading is both an Egyptian and a Greco-Roman thing. Fading takes a toll. We now get a bit more information about fading and how it works. Fading takes a toll on the body and the mind of both. So like, again, Pan, bringing Pan back to it. He's there. He's unable to move. He's old. He looks aged. And again, it happens because people forget you. Or your domain shrinks to where you can't exist anymore. Pan, I am sorry that human civilization and exponential growth exists. However, we do now have steam trains. So, again, I have questions about Hippocrates and the whole God, because like he wished death upon himself again. It's just questions, but I don't want to go. I think if I think too deep about that, it will constitute thoughts. So we're not going there. Anyway, that is everything. That's everything. The care home for the gods is the place that the Egyptians' god goes when their power and their domain doesn't really have a place anymore, and they wait to fade. It is Pan's cave for all Egyptian gods, which it's a thing. It's a thing. Thank you for indulging this theory. If you have any comments on this theory or theories of your own that you want me to discuss, you can email them through to foo.t.miss@gmail.com, or you can follow the Instagrams and threads @foo_miss. Make sure to follow the podcast, like the podcast, subscribe to the podcast, do whatever you have to do to help get the podcast out there. I've been Owen, and come back next time as we try to see you know what, the energy might be because I'm sitting in a chair and not on the floor today. That might be why the energy's